What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, two-time welterweight world champion superstar boxer Adrien Berto. Okay, Adrien Berto is a former two-time welterweight world champion superstar boxer. Finished his career now. He's retired, semi-retired, 32 wins, 5 losses, no draw, 24 wins by way of knockout. Twice in his career he was stopped. Adrien Berto stood at 5'8.5" with a 68.5-inch arm reach. Last time we officially saw Adrien Berto in the ring was August of 2018 when he took on former world champion superstar boxer Devin Alexander, in which he won a split decision victory over Devin Alexander. Since then, we have not seen Adrien Berto in the squared circle. Okay, Adrien Berto, you know, he's semi-retired. He's not fully retired. He's 39 years of age, you know, but he's not fully retired. His name always surfaces in different fights, right? In different situations, you know. But in this case, Adrien Berto, he weighed in on his September 2015 showdown with legendary retired Hall of Fame iconic superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? Floyd Mayweather obviously retired, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. Floyd Mayweather is now, you know, doing exhibitions, 46 years of age, 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach, okay? Adrien Berto, he clarified the reason Floyd Mayweather even chose him as an opponent, okay, in 2015, okay? And, you know, he gave an in-depth breakdown why Floyd Mayweather did what he did, okay? Now, you got to keep in mind, this was immediately following the biggest fight of Floyd Mayweather's career when he defeated legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao via unanimous decision, okay? He fought Pacquiao May of 2015. So he fought Adrien Berto September of 2015. And Adrien Berto gave an in-depth reason as to why, you know, he chose him, because many people was questioning and confused as to why did Floyd Mayweather choose Adrien Berto, because, you know, Adrien Berto wasn't the Adrien Berto of old. Now, there was, you know, talks of Adrien Berto versus Floyd Mayweather, you know, early in Adrien Berto's career, before and right around the time Floyd fought Shane Mosley, okay? But Adrien Berto, he goes in and he says that from the very beginning, before he even turned pro, he knew Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather was trying to son him, right? Essentially put him under his wing and son him, right? He says, in the same manner he did 4-division world champion superstar boxer Adrien and Broner. He said, but I saw his character flaw from a mile away, right? I identified his character flaw from a mile away. I knew what he was about. I knew what he was on. I knew what time he was on, right? And so he stated that, you know, I knew, you know, he never ever wanted to see anybody shine in the same way he shined, right? So he said that, you know, Floyd Mayweather don't want to see nobody shine the same way he shined. He said, and you can identify and feel the energy. He said from the moment he was around Floyd Mayweather, he understood that he wanted to accomplish what Floyd Mayweather accomplished. He didn't want to be him, right? He wanted to accomplish what Floyd Mayweather accomplished. So essentially he was saying, put me up on game, right? Don't show me what you have, show me how to get what you have. And Floyd Mayweather, you know, he says that Floyd Mayweather could sense that, you know, and there's been a little bit of tension since then. And then he goes into depth later on how Miss Jackson, who was Floyd Mayweather's fiance, who was a close friend of Adrien Berto's, you know, was the straw that broke the camel back as to why they fought. And he was focused on fighting Adrien Berto immediately after he fought Manny Pacquiao. He said 30 minutes after he fought Manny Pacquiao, people was calling Adrien Berto saying, listen, this fight between you and Floyd Mayweather, it's going to happen. Floyd Mayweather's focused on fighting you. This is going to happen, right? So he stated that, you know, he was surprised, and he was saying, man, Floyd Mayweather want to fight me? He ain't even enjoyed the biggest fight of his career, which is literally the biggest fight of his career, because the Pacquiao fight is the biggest fight in boxing history between him and Floyd, right? It broke every record. I think 4.6 million pay-per-view buys, almost 5 million pay-per-view buys, okay? It grossed in over $600 million, right? So it's the biggest fight, no doubt, in the history of the sport of boxing. And so Andre Berto said he's focused on him. Now, Andre Berto says that, you know, essentially he tried to give Adrien Broner the heads up, because Adrien Broner is a close friend of his, on how this relationship is going to play out between him and Floyd, because Floyd pretends. He said it's hard to deal with somebody and be around somebody when you know they're pretending that they got love for you. He said Floyd genuinely don't have no love for nobody that's a threat to his stature, because he says that Floyd Mayweather is still, you know, insecure with himself, right? And he needs that stature, right? He needs that stature to keep him going. And it's not the first time we heard this. Now, this is ironic because when it comes to undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight 135 and junior welterweight 140, that being superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, 27 wins, no loss, and no draw, 25 wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. It looks like, and it comes across as Floyd Mayweather is trying to dim the light of Gervonta Tank Davis, right? At least that's what many people feel, and that's what Gervonta Tank Davis has expressed via social media, that he feels like Floyd Mayweather is trying to dim his light, right? And he don't want to see him shine. Adrien Broner just did an interview in which Adrien Broner said, you know, Floyd Mayweather give everybody the opportunity to fight and get them massive paydays, but he won't give him a massive payday. He said right now, me versus Floyd exhibition on Real Fight, 10 rounds, would be huge. We both gonna break over $100 million. He said, but Floyd don't want to see me shine. He don't want to see me at the top of my game, right? So this is what many people are saying when it comes to, you know, Floyd Mayweather. So Andre Berto, he goes in depth, right? And he says that, you know, he just don't want to see, you know, nobody outshine him, right? And so he says that, you know, in the fight, well, let's just listen to what Andre Berto had to say.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so Adrien Broner's a great friend of mine. So
and shout out to Queen's Flip, because this interview is on Queen's Flip. You can hear the entire interview on Queen's Flip.
Yeah, I hate on it. I just know.
I don't think it's hate, but listen to me.
I just know. Yeah.
Okay, so Adrien Broner's a great friend of mine. So
my man.
So they talking about the situation with Adrien Broner and Floyd Mayweather, right?
You had to put a negative, a typical Haitian nigga.
Why I had to put a negative situation on it? Why did I have to put a? Hey Jay, yeah, I hate on it. I just know.
I don't think it's hate, but listen to me.
I just know. Yeah.
Okay, so Adrien Broner's a great friend of mine. So
my man.
You saying that in order for a person to hate,
yeah,
this is how I look at it from where I'm from.
So they're going in depth again about Andre Berto and Adrien Broner's relationship and situation with Floyd.
Stop you from getting the bag.
Yep.
Right? Stop you from getting the bag, like yep, mess up opportunity for you. Or they will prevent you from opportunity. That's what I look at it as hate.
Yep.
So that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
That's not hate then.
That's not hate, but at the same time, I don't like the type of situation that a stand next to you and act like he for you, but if he see you fall, he low-key gonna laugh and be like, oh, I told y'all so. You know what I'm saying? He ain't as great as me, he ain't as good as me.
He said that about people.
I mean, that type, like, he got that type of energy.
Got it.
All the time.
So spiritual.
So like, even back then, when he, you know what I mean?
So he's saying that Floyd really don't want to see him win and don't want to see him shine, but he'll pretend that he does, that he got genuine love, but he really don't.
To try to little bro me, and you know what I mean? But like I said, my mentality was different. It wasn't like, oh man, I'm next to Floyd Mayweather. It was, damn nigga, I want to try to get everything this nigga got. But that's just from where I'm from. That's just my mentality when it came down to.
You tried to book.
So he's saying that, you know, he wasn't just happy to be in his presence, and he said that, you know, he wanted to. He not happy that, oh, I'm around Floyd Mayweather. I want to get to where he at. I want to accomplish what he doing, right? So he said mentally he was booking him, right? He was sizing him up.
Mentally.
No, I ain't trying to book him, but
I said mentally.
yeah, mentally. Mentally, I tried to book him like, I need everything. God, you know what I'm saying? And I think he used to always feel that energy. So, like, even after I turned pro, and that's going 100 miles an hour, and at the same time, I'm in the industry, too. I'm not one of these fighters that fight and go home. Y'all just see on TV. Y'all see me with Dame. Y'all see me with Jay.
Now, if you don't remember, you know, many people may not remember, but Andre Berto was that guy. You know, he was in the hip hop videos back then. He was with Jay-Z and Dame Dash at Rockefeller, was at their height. You know, he was the guy, right? So he was one of the first crossover boxers, you know, coming through that was, you know, legit with hip hop and at the same time a fighter, right? So Andre Berto was in the hip hop videos. He was everywhere. He was co-signed by some of the greatest hip hop artists and entertainers you could find. Everybody was co-signing Andre Berto as the next big thing, and so he's saying that Floyd Mayweather was sizing him up and saying, nah, he ain't like me. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all see me on, you know, at the time it was Hip Hop Weekly. I'm on that. I'm at every Super Bowl event, you know, All-Star situation. You know what I mean? Just me with, you know, Mello, Braun. Like I said, I know all these, you know, Puff, you know, Chris and...
Again, like I said, Andre Berto was, he was pegged to be, you know, the next Floyd Mayweather. He was supposed to be the replacement for Floyd Mayweather. He had all the flash, the flair, the hand speed, the physique, you know, the look. He had it all, right? He had the hand speed, combination punches, power. He had it all, right? And he was co-signed by LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Jay-Z. Everybody was co-signing him, and he's saying Floyd Mayweather didn't like it.
I known all of them as I was, you know what I mean, coming up in the pros, because I was right in New York. I'm right in the mix of all the... And it's like, for him, he seen it, but it was always like, man, you know, the kid ain't, I mean, I see him, but he ain't, you know, he ain't me. You know what I'm saying? But even though he seen me coming, and he used to hate the fact of just seeing all these other celebrities that he knew, you know, with me like that at the same time.
So you see, he's saying that, you know, the comparison. So it's ironic, right? Because Adrien Broner drew those same comparisons. Adrien Broner, he drew those same comparisons. Adrien Broner was viewed as, you know, the next Floyd Mayweather, right? Andre Berto, when Adrien Broner started his trajectory, Andre Berto started simmering off, right? He started taking losses to Victor Ortiz and, you know, Robert Guerrero, and he was in tough, competitive fight of the year fights, but you know, it was like, okay, he's taking losses. Yeah, he ain't Floyd Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? It started to show like, nah, Floyd would have never. And then Floyd started fighting those fighters, right? To back up what Andre Berto said, Floyd started, well, Berto couldn't get the job done. Let me show you how to get the job done. He fight Robert Guerrero. He fight Victor Ortiz. You understand? He did the same thing when Adrien Broner lost to Marcos Maidana. Well, let me fight Marcos Maidana and show you how to get the job done, you know, without having to do it twice, right? But he ended up having to fight Maidana twice. But y'all get the picture. See, Andre Berto started tinkering off where Adrien Broner started. That started his trajectory. So Adrien Broner, well, it wasn't Andre Berto. Now it's Adrien Broner.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that. I'm like, bro, like, you are who you are, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make my own lane. You know what I'm saying? So
wait. I gotta, excuse me, forgive me. So now you speaking from a Haitian perspective, like spiritual.
I'm not speaking about
So you speaking for where is the...
So you see, you know, Andre Berto saying that he just never wanted to see Adrien Broner shine. He never wanted to see him shine. And essentially, he don't believe he wanted to see Gervonta Tank Davis shine, right? He'd rather turn around and say, listen, I told you, these dudes ain't nothing like me, period. I mean, but again, like I said, I look at it as it's the competitive nature of Floyd Mayweather. You don't get to where Floyd Mayweather is and suddenly turn off the switch. It don't happen, right? You don't get to be Michael Jordan, Floyd Mayweather, and these types of athletes, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, and be able to turn that competitive switch off. It's never going to happen. They always going to be super competitive. So I think it's just the competitive nature. He's always viewing anybody that comes into his vicinity as a threat to being better than him, or from a competition standpoint, period. I'm sure Michael Jordan look at LeBron James and he like, man, this dude can't mess with me. It just is what it is. It's nature. So is he blocking Gervonta Tank Davis like Gervonta Tank Davis has been saying? We have to see. You know, Gervonta Tank Davis recently said that they put him in a contract that, you know, they was taking advantage of him. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.